this whole thing is the other side of Metallica. How well do you know your own music? We'll get into that. How well do you know comedy? And how well do you know each other? Very simple stuff. Some family stuff, blah, blah. It'll be painless. Feel free to comment on anything. You look
we'll
scared,
make it
Lars.
painful, okay? It's
sure
not
you will.
painless. Come on.
I'm sure you will. I'm sure you will.
Just do me a favor.
Yes,
Don't
Lord.
forget to eat.
Oh, I will.
You're wasting away. No, you're wasting away, man. Come on, look at you.
After
weigh-ins.
the bet's done,
You're wasting
he's
away.
going to start grubbing.
I noticed that
I
you're a
am.
bit svelte there. You're looking a bit svelte, bro.
I started off at 201 and changed. Well, it's called a big cash bet with 3 housewives. It's really what went down. The weigh-in's next Monday, and it's like a couple grand, and this is the only way I can lose weight. So I've lost.
Yeah.
It's not. No, man. This is all. This is well, yeah. It's a lot
You
of
look
greens.
good, Jim.
Thank you, Lars. The only one that actually said I look good, and you said that last night.
I know,
appreciate
I
that.
saw
Man. I appreciate it.
I think I'm
All right.
secretly in love with you.
He's married.
Here we go. All right. Now, most people know Metallica for the music, and I would say there's a macho image, but well, this might come easy then. All right.
That's crazy.
Out of everyone here, now that you have kids and there's a more sensitive life going on, if you guys had to say who is by far the most sensitive in the group with feelings to the point where who would probably cry the first at a very sad movie? Rob, would you like to think who's...
I'd have to say that's a toss-up between James and Kirk, believe it or not.
Traitor.
They're very no, these guys are very deep, man, very deep. Maybe I think Kirk.
Look at Kirk, yeah, he's getting a little...
Cry now.
Come on, man. You're blowing the macho image. Come on.
Kirk?
Blowing the macho image.
There we go.
Kirk, what about you? Who is by far...
Well, since I can't vote for myself, I'd have to say James, only because
Oh, interesting.
I know that his heart can probably wrap around this building.
Wow, that's really... So, my favorite part is just Lars's face the whole time. This whole... I'm not fucking breaking it. I'm not breaking... James? Who's...
Kirk for sure.
Kirk for
It's
sure?
equal between Kirk or Kirk.
Wow.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen him drop? Has he ever...
But
has he ever-
Lars as well, I would have to say. Lars, he's a big movie dude. You mentioned movies.
Yeah, like the Matt Damon scene. Did
Yeah,
you
go-
cry, Lars? Did you cry in the Matt Damon scene? When he starts sobbing.
He
Goodwill
cried
Hunting.
during Scarface, all right? And Blazing Saddles, No, I think Lars is
I
such a
cried
big
in some
movie
kind of
buff.
monster.
I think we all cried. We all cried.
I think the world cried.
Yeah, for us.
It really depends on the subject matter.
Okay.
But I've yet to see Robert cry. I haven't punched him hard enough yet. But these two guys, yeah, I would say.
All right. How about you, Lars?
I would say if you can't say yourself, then I would have to go with Kirk also.
Wow, Kirk, you really are...
Damn it.
Wow,
Kirk, damn
Blowing
it.
my whole image.
Kirk Hammett.
I never knew you were that sensitive. This is really interesting.
Look, he's drinking tea. There you go.
Decaf.
My mom made it for me.
But I think I'm pretty sensitive, but I've trained myself over the years to be able to hide it like really well. It's like the old don't let him see you sweat routine.
Yeah.
And so I can definitely let myself go and ball away with the best of them, but I can also just
Turn it right off.
it does nothing phases me.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
Nothing phases me.
Comedian David Tell. You guys all know Dave? Just know maybe. Big blank. Sorry, Dave. David
Do a one-liner from him. We might know him.
David Tell once said on stage, a true friend is someone that you can call in the middle of the night to help change a tire. But then he went on to say, a real true friend is someone you can call in the middle of the night to help bury a body. If that scenario went down, Lars, who'd you have to call? You're in a serious situation. We're not even going to ask questions. But out of these guys right here, James, Kirk, Rob, you can only one of these guys you're going to call. Who's going to help you?
The issue is not who's going to help me. The issue who's going to answer the phone at 3 in the morning. And that's what gets a little complicated. I would say, let me see, between the 3 of them, the one that has the highest batting average on answering the phone. Man, that's like, I mean, we're down here in probably in double or single digits. We're not even triple digits. Highest batting average from answering the phone between the 3 of you.
Is text included in that?
Text is definitely included.
All right.
We'll even throw in an email.
Okay,
If you're up at that time.
Okay, if you include texting, then I'm gonna have to actually say that I would go to James first, because he now that doesn't mean that James is in any way
No.
an efficient answerer, but he actually he'll usually get back to me texting before these 2 guys do. Usually, I would say between the 3 of them, Rob probably answers his phone slightly more than the other 2.
Fair enough. Kirk, how about you?
Well,
First of all, when you finish crying about what happened.
Crying about the body.
yeah. Well, you know, my answer is based on probably who I would call and then say, but don't tell the other 2 guys. No, I'm just kidding. You know, that's a hard one because I would expect that all 3 of these guys would be able to help me in a time of dire need or embarrassment or whatever, and but I have to say the man of action would probably be Rob.
I predicted that.
Yeah,
You going to Rob the whole
he would show up at my doorstep, no questions asked.
Bang.
And
That's the key step. See,
that's
the key.
That's important. That's important.
No
Whereas
James is going to show up.
James
Dude,
would be
what happened?
He'd show up and he'd be pissed, and Lars, if he'd show up and he'd have a million questions for me. But yeah, I think I could rely on all of them.
I think that would be part of the initiation for me, being the new guy. Hey, Rob, you got to help me bury this body, man. Don't ask questions, okay?
Bring the shovel.
Bring the shovel. Don't ask any questions.
Don't ask any questions. You bring a shovel, keep your mouth quiet.
What about you, Rob? You're a new guy.
Oh man, that's a tough one.
tough one.
Again, who would answer their phone? And Lars would probably be the first at 3 in the morning to answer their phone. These guys are in bed a bit earlier than any of us, so I'd have to say Lars.
Well, I'm hearing a bunch of questions within the question. All right, who would pick up their phone? Who's the most reliable? And who would you go to first with something deep and dark and ugly? All right. I think any 3 of these guys would do 1 or 2 or even 3 of those. But the first person I would call would be Lars.
Bang. Zozo. Since you all have wonderful ladies, all with children and everything, I don't know if you guys are aware of it. Valentine's.
Yes, we have children. I'm aware of it.
Well, yeah.
Is that what they are?
Is that what they are? That's what I've been informed.
I thought it was just the stomach flu.
All monsters.
Valentine's Day is coming up next weekend. You guys are done for a while. Yeah? I was going to ask who's by far the most romantic, but I guess what we'll say is, as each one will ask, what do you have planned, if anything? Now be careful, because I'm sure the ladies will be listening. What do you have planned, if anything, this Valentine's Day? Lars is ready to go.
Well, I can tell you that I'm so when I'm buying Christmas presents for the lady, I am so feel that I'm so behind the 8 ball always, that I buy so many presents that when it comes to Christmas itself, I'm covered for Valentine's, for for anniversaries, for half the birthday, which is 6 months later. So I always make sure that I have a couple presents left over from Christmas for Valentine's Day. So I already have the Valentine's presents. They were bought the middle weeks in December. done. We are going to be up in the mountains up in Colorado skiing with like snow and coziness and the logs and the fireplace and all
You
that.
got it covered.
I think I'm pretty good. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm pretty good. Yeah.
And she knows that.
She knows we're
it's
going
all
to the
part of
mountains.
Valentine's
Yeah.
package. All right.
She doesn't know that the presents are always bought 6 weeks earlier and intended for Christmas. Don't tell her that, please.
Yeah, please keep that a secret. She won't be listening here. You know, when you were talking, something else came out.
What's that, James?
He said, when you're buying stuff for birthdays or engaged, something else.
That's right.
I heard.
I think I heard it. Let's go to videotape, Lou.
Yeah, go back
This
to
is
the tape.
pre-tape, so we'll be able to go back to the actual videotape.
I'm covered for Valentine's, for for anniversaries.
The first syllable of mine was 2 syllables. Engaged. So anyway, we won't get into that. It's okay.
I know he's turning red.
Yeah. So what's Valentine's?
You got something
Day?
planned,
What's,
James?
yeah,
Valentine's
taking
Day?
her to a car show.
She's gonna love that.
She's
excited.
she doesn't know it, but she loves cars. She doesn't know it. She just hasn't figured it out yet.
Oh, that's funny.
I'll think of something cool.
All right. Kurt, got anything lined up yet?
Well, yesterday was my wife and my 11th year anniversary.
Wow, congrats.
Yeah,
Nice.
and so yesterday I went out and bought her an anniversary present on our anniversary. I'm gonna see her Monday. Today's only Friday, but I also was thinking ahead, and I actually bought her a Valentine's present as well. Yeah.
I got you, man. Rob, you got anything planned?
Oh, wait. You didn't ask me about what we're doing on
What are you doing? What are you guys
I'm
planning?
taking her to Hawaii.
Don't you live there?
Okay, all right,
Rob, you got anything planned?
I'm the biggest loser here. I forgot that Valentine's Day was actually 2 weeks from now until I saw the cupcakes in the dressing room the other day. Like, oh my God, Valentine's is coming up, right? But we're probably going to go.
Yeah, that was
Cupcakes in the dressing room.
That said, congratulations on Death Magnetic.
I know.
It's close enough, I guess.
Switch the name around,
Cupcakes. All right.
Switch the names around there. We're gonna actually be down in LA and out. We're gonna go dancing. There you go.
You're going dancing? You got to take her out for
ballroom
cupcakes.
Ballroom, whatever, anything.
I don't see you as a dancer.
Since we've been in New York.
He can groove, bro.
Oh, yeah. Since we've been in New York, she's been talking about dancing forever. And then we came to New York, and there's a lot of stuff like that going on here. So she's been dancing away, having a blast. We were at an 80s party the other night, and she got the party going, dancing. So we'll keep her on that roll.
You guys look good, too. Some of you guys may want to pursue acting careers somewhere along the line. somewhere.
Why? This career's not working out? What are you saying,
Just in
man?
case.
Come on.
Well, for a side project, Metallica's taking a break. After this out, who knows? Somewhere along the line, a major, maybe Spielberg, someone very high respectable goes, you know what? Inside, I guarantee you guys an Oscar and a movie career. Wow, you can hold on to Metallica. But here's the catch. And you will get to work with Nicholson. You'll get to work with the best of the best that's out there today. You get your Tom Cruises, Matt Damons, your Clooney's, whoever it is, De Niro's, Pesci. Now, personally, for me, my hat's off to guys like Christopher Reeve, Michael Caine, Heath Ledger. But unfortunately, fortunately, your first major film, you have to be a gay man. And you may even, is there a complete, you know what? I'll think about that. Because Heath Ledger, although he did Brokeback, personally, not a favorite of mine. But hey, some people it's a favorite. Is there any chance this would happen? This is a major role. You're going to win Oscar, and you're guaranteed a major movie career after this. Lars?
I would say that the couple times that people have thrown stuff at me over the last few years, it's always about playing a rock dude. And I would say the only thing that would interest me in terms of doing that type of stuff would be playing something completely out of whack like a gay man. So I would say that would actually make it more attractive.
Awesome. What do you mean by attractive?
You'll work it out yourself. But I would say, I mean, that would definitely be more interesting because when, you know, a few of us get asked these, you know, thrown stuff like that at us once in a while, it's always pretty much like play a dude in a rock band, you know, and that's just
This
like
is full-blown gay.
That would be that's fun.
We're not. It's not triple X gay, but it's gay.
No, because the word you keep coming back to is acting.
Yes,
So
it is
no
acting.
problem.
It definitely is
full-blown gay, no problem.
as much as
You know, Sean
there you
Penn.
go.
You know,
Did Sean
I'll
give
give.
a role?
We did Milk.
Was he gay yet? I thought he was the.
Well, okay. We'll just keep that in this room.
We'll keep that as all right. I thought that. Kirk.
Only if I could play Rob Halford.
Ah,
Of course, I don't exactly look like him, but you know.
he's gay. I didn't know that.
Dude,
Did
this
he come
is-
out?
Don't tell
horrible
anyone,
day.
bro.
James. Tom Cruise next flick.
Yeah, I
Matt
have to be
Damon
gay
right
with Tom
after
Cruise.
Matt
Do I
Damon.
get to choose who it is?
No.
No?
It's whoever they're throwing in there with you.
Is it Broke Butt Mountain 2 or something? All right. Is it with Lars then?
Could be with Lars.
It's never too
Wow,
late.
that's a
Come on.
mismatch,
Wow.
man.
It's never too late.
You know what? I'd have to say no. This
All right. No.
not my vibe.
Not your vibe.
You know?
Rob?
I'd have to say no because I'd be such a terrible actor at it, and the guys in the neighborhood, you know, down in the hood, they'd never let me forget it. So I can't live that down.
No man, never go full gay. Never man, never go full gay.
Never go full gay.
Nothing wrong with gay people.
No. This is not slander. This is really acting.
Remember the key word he said 75 times was acting.
Yeah. Absolutely. It's acting. You're not going in that lifestyle. It's just it's acting. That's all. Metallica is now a country in itself. You are your own country. And you four are the assemblymen. How would you pick? We got president, vice president. There's president, and that doesn't mean one has more power. It's president, vice president, secretary of defense, foreign affairs. Foreign affairs, president, vice president. Kirk, you got Lou.
Where do you get this stuff from, man?
Way too much time to think about this.
Crazy Jim Brewer mind. Don't go there alone.
What was it for?
So you have,
Foreign
you have
affairs.
the president, Lars, you have vice president, you have foreign affairs, and the secretary of defense.
Definitely, James would be Secretary of Defense.
He asked me, man.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Kirk is ready. Kirk looks like he's ready. Go ahead.
But yeah, you know, I mean, I would have to agree, though. I mean, James would definitely be Secretary of Defense because he's the most qualified. Because it certainly isn't myself. You know, I would have to say, you know, I would be the president, of course.
Good for you.
I'd make Rob the vice president, and I'd make Lars
Foreign affairs.
foreign affairs because he's such a great diplomat.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. The
Lars,
fourth,
same exact thing.
same thing.
Same exact thing. Kirk president, Rob vice, secretary of defense James, and your foreign affairs. Is that
I'd agree
James,
on that too.
same thing?
You got the good-looking guy for president. You know, it's like the nice face who just maybe might say what we want him to say sometimes. And, and then I'll stop right there.
Yeah, I mean, I have to agree with
Secretary of Defense. I'll do it.
This is just a pop quiz just for you, Lars. And one for you too, James. Okay, now people don't know this, but Lars is a phenomenal father. And with his, he feeds his kids when he's home. From what I heard, he feeds. But what I mean, like, he gets up with
pretty
him.
good.
That's what you're supposed
That's
to do.
pretty cool, bro. You feed 'em.
Don't copy me.
I won't try it.
Don't steal that from me. That's my own thing, feeding the kids. Okay, find a different way to nourish them.
What a concept.
Mine are so skinny. I wonder what's wrong.
But when you, it's told like you are, you're very organized with your kids and what they're fed.
Usually the word anal is used.
And okay, yes, of course. Back to the acting. Breakfast. I understand your youngest likes yogurt. However, do you know if you had to go out and buy the brand of yogurt, what brand of yogurt that is that you're actually feeding?
When you're talking about Bryce.
Bryce.
That would be Yo Kids.
Wow. Yeah. That's very impressive. James, do you know the size of Castor's shoe if he runs?
Well, let me take it out of my ass first. He kicks my ass. That is a great question because we just went shoe shopping. It's, I want to say 12.
It is not, however, I do. You know what?
12 American or Europe? Come on.
12, yeah. It is
North
not.
American
but
swallow. Nope.
You were darn close.
11.
11 is it.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Well, he's growing.
Rob, you're youngest.
By the time this airs, he would have grown to 12. All right.
Rob? Yes. Diaper size, youngest one.
5.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very impressive. Now, I couldn't talk to your wife, so you're off the hook for this round.
Right on.
All right. This round is
Pretty
called,
covered.
Kirk's diaper size.
This one is out of touch. And what, I mean, we all do when we're especially in today's economy. What's going on? Lucky for us, the new album's phenomenal and life is good. But at the end of the day, we do want to kind of keep in touch with the people that are out there on the streets and everything else. So we'll ask some simple questions. Some are multiple choice, and we'll just go on each one. Basically, we'll start off.
How much is a gallon?
Tell
of
me,
milk?
each guy, you had to go to the grocery market. How much is a dozen of eggs? If you're sent out on your own, go get to the grocery store. You got to pick up a dozen eggs.
Oh,
James, any clue what a dozen eggs is going to cost you?
$1.50.
Wow.
$4.29.
$4.29. Rob?
These golden eggs.
In at $3.50.
Lars?
I was going to say $3.50 also.
And that round definitely goes to Lars and Rob. On the average, it is just over $3. I'm not sure. Maybe
Where do
you're
you
getting it
guys
from
shop, man?
Yeah, where are you going?
good
Are you going to
Goodwill
Sam's
eggs,
Club?
man.
Hey, where I live, it's really expensive. It's not fair.
That's true.
Okay, you're out on your own. There's no one around, and there's no more toilet paper. Perhaps you're on the road. Who knows where you are? But you have to go pick up a 4-pack of toilet paper. What is a 4-pack of toilet paper might run you in this
You're all out
economy?
of t-shirts,
All out of
socks.
t-shirts. That's right.
Okay.
Socks and everything else. 4-pack
Hand
of
soap.
4-pack of toilet paper.
4-pack
Ish.
toilet paper.
Ish 4-pack. What do you think there, Kirk?
$3.99.
Wow. Yeah, you always got to add. Being in Hawaii, you always got to
It's expensive over
whatever
there,
it is there, you got to drop it by like
$2.50.
Oh, $2.50. Rob?
I'd say around $2.
1 or 2 ply.
Lars?
1 or 2 ply. What?
We're We're gonna go with a one ply.
One ply,
One ply.
about 275.
Wow, Rob, 219. 219.
Wow, I was really, really.
We're going to your house
way
to go to the
off.
bathroom. All right.
All right, we're stuck on the road. Unfortunately, bizarre place. We can't get a nice hotel. You guys are stuck hoofing on your own, and you're going to a Best Western hotel. What's the average room at a Best Western hotel?
$68.
$68.
I'd say north of that. It's probably just around $100.
About $100, Kirk.
I'd say
Best
about $89.
Wow.
You hit it.
I'd 150.
Kirk, you're very suspect because it's exactly very, very suspect because
Well,
it
I
is
have
exactly
my AAA discount. All right. All right.
Really, seriously though, it's $89.
$89.
Wow.
$89.
And I was surprised myself.
I was talking about a corner room.
Oh, you were very close. All right, this one just for you. This would probably be just Kirk and Rob. Someone wants to come up to you, and it's a brand new guy who wants to learn surfing. What is a beginner's surfboard? A beginner's surfboard.
What is a beginner?
No, how much for a beginner's surfboard? I want to start surfing. Like, hey, man, I got to pick up a beginner's surfboard. What's it going to run me?
Well, that'd probably be a soft board, soft top. So that's going to cost you about, for a beginner board, I'd say between 200, maybe 250. I'll say 250.
I'd say 350.
Wow. You're both close. It's $300 is the average price.
That's what I was going to say.
There you go.
How about a,
Right on, man.
how about a haircut barbershop?
$11.
Lars.
It's been so long.
$11?
Yeah, they went up from $10.
Barbershop, no clue. Lars is getting aggravated. This last couple.
Haircut, probably. It'd probably be something really round. I'd say 10.
Okay.
It's been a while since I've been to a barber shop. Can you tell?
I haven't had my hair cut in about 15, 20 years, so I'm the wrong guy to ask.
That's fair enough. It's kind of an unfair question. But yeah, about $12. Now, most of the crowd tonight, we're at the Prudential Center. Most of the crowd tonight, a lot of them are coming from New York City, and a lot of them are taking mass transit. At the end of the day, what do you think is going to cost more? For the fans to leave from the Prudential Center to New York City on a bus, to take a train, or a pack of cigarettes when they get back to New York? Which is going to cost more? For a train ride from here to New York City, a bus ride from here to New York City, or a pack of cigarettes when they get back in New York City?
Bus. That's a bus.
I'd say cigarettes.
I'll say the train.
Kind of cigarette.
I'd say
Chesterfield non-filters.
I'd say
Lucky Strike.
cigarettes.
Yes, it's cigarettes. $9.
$9.
$9.
Oh,
Pack of
One
cigarettes.
pack?
One pack of cigarettes.
Jesus.
$9. $6.80
That's
for a bus.
That's expensive.
$5.75 for the train.
Wow. Crack. Wow.
Right? When did that happen?
What was the bus?
The bus was $6.80. $6
train?
Train is $5.75. It's like a 8-minute ride. Last one. This is you got to get from San Diego to Hawaii. You have 3 choices that you want to do. One is
Rent a car.
you can take a charter, a 12-seater jet, a cruise ship. You can hop on a cruise ship, or when you get there, a night at the Kealani. Which is going to cost the most? Or a full evening with Lars. Just joking. From beginning to
A charter, by far. I mean,
a charter, jet,
Charter, yeah.
cruise, yeah, or Kealani.
Charter.
Yep. Charter. It's a charter thing. It's $2,000.
what?
That's it?
Yeah, I don't
That's-
believe that too.
that's not
This
right.
is
That's not
according to
right.
Lou. Right? That doesn't sound right,
No.
right?
No.
It's got to have.
San Diego,
One more digit.
San Diego to Hawaii in a 12-seat private plane would be about 60, 70.
That's what I would
I'm
Trust
talking
me.
about 12.
Yeah, 12K. 2K. Hey, it's on DJ Lou. This is how well you know your music. You're going to listen to music. It's very easy. Some is opera, some is...
Is this like speed buzz in? Or
yeah, speed buzz in.
Okay.
You just say your name. You hear it, you know the song, say your name. They're very easy songs. However, one is singing opera, and we have a Japanese guy also singing. So, sounds like the minute you know it, just say what it is, and we'll see who picks up the most songs, right? Which one are you playing? You playing? Opera first. All right, opera first? Go ahead.
Excuse me while I tend to how I feel.
Hero of the day.
Wow. Seems a little unfair, James, but... Next one. One for James.
Wow.
That was me in the shower. Where did you get that?
All right.
Need more and more to get into that space. Fuel more and more to get back to that thing that plays.
End of the line.
Round and round.
End of the line, Lars. Nice. Yeah, Lars.
My ears can't go that high.
Hang on,
Where
turn it up
did
a
you
little
get
bit.
that? Did you hire an opera singer?
Yeah.
You guys are
she
sick.
works in sick.
You guys are
Dude,
sick.
it was Jim. Come on.
Ready?
Broken Beats guy.
Oh,
No.
yeah. No.
Broken Beat
Broken
and
Beat
Scarred.
Scarred.
Yeah, Broken Beat and Scarred.
Bro, me scarred.
James got it.
Did James get that one?
Yeah, he was.
You get
the
that one
first
first? All
yeah.
right.
Dude, that is horrible. I'm sorry, lady, but I think you guys do it better.
Lou, knock it out.
Tend to block your eyes. Just keep
Dave never
them
comes.
closed.
Nice, Lars. Lars
I
knocking him
can't
out.
hear shit. Man.
Kirk
Got
is
this freaking-
baffled.
there's a
Kirk
toilet
has a
flushing.
baffled face. The toilet's running in the background.
Flushing in the corner here.
Getting our ass kicked.
Yeah, Rob and Kirk are still...
Let my heart go. Let
Mama said.
your
Wow,
song
very
go.
excited. I didn't think you get that one. That's all right. 3 for James, 2 for Lars.
There is no escape, and that's for sure. This is the year we won't take anymore. Say goodbye to the world
Sing a story.
you live in.
Oh, you did
You're
that.
always
Lars
taking
tried.
it, now you're
Couldn't get it out.
taking
All right, I got
it.
Kirk is on the board.
I got one.
Kirk is on the board. And the Kirk crowd goes crazy. We look at the audience. They got the Kirk flags.
Seek and destroy.
Let's hear it for Mr. Sensitive.
Yeah. Pick Seek and Destroy. Great.
Seek and destroy.
All right, now we're gonna go with Chinese guy.
Chinese guy.
Oh, no.
Chinese guy.
行ってみなす本当行ってみないと本当行ってみないと本当 You say but it's true
That'd be true.
You say but it's true
I'm going to give that one to Rob. It looked like James was about to bail out, but I'm going to put Rob is on the board. Rob is on the board. Rob and Kirk are both on the board.
Just singing it backwards or something?
All right.
Pass the doors Don't shoot out Flash to flat
Memory remains.
Oh, Lars ties it up. Lars ties it up. Just when he thought he was out of it, he ties it up. 3-3-1-1.
Hush little baby Don't say a word Never mind the noise you heard
Sandman.
Sam.
Often thought it never lands
James got that one. He's back on type. This is a dog fight. This is like the Super Bowl
what up, baby?
of knowing your own music. All right, 4-3-1-1. Lou?
Give me fuel
I got it. I'm going to give that to Kirk. We're going to give it to Kirk. Kirk has got 2. 4-3-2-1.
What's
4-3-2-1.
Fruel.
DJ Lou hit him.
Awesome.
That was easy.
Die, mate.
Lou, that was a tough one.
I got it.
Kirk got it.
Creeping back.
Oh my! He has tied Lars! Lars has dropped off. Lars is very disappointed with the Chinese
Good
guy.
thing we're not competitive here.
Yeah.
Are you satisfied? When the crush is down.
Unforgiven.
King Nothing.
Oh, Lars thought he had it. He's disappointed.
Isn't that minus a point if you get it wrong? No.
Have you got left there, huh? Last one. Fuck.
It's over. It's over.
Lars is very disappointed. He wants to land in second place. Looks like James has nailed first place. This is between Kirk and Lars. Here we go. He's very... Lars is very, very disappointed with
himself.
With himself right now, but here we go. The last... So here we go.
Belted door. Time marches on. Who the belt?
Lars takes it. Last second by a hair. By a hair.
That was by a hair.
Oh man.
I knew that one too.
You don't have a microphone. That's a bummer.
Oh, that was great. All right. Damn. This is more...
If you did drum beats, he'd have won. All right.
He would have won.
But you did lyrics.
That was darn close. Darn close. Lars, it's all right. It's just a Chinese guy.
I'm disappointed in myself.
Let's see you cry.
Great, Jim. You just ruined the gig. Thanks a lot.
This last one is just comedy stuff. You guys, we know about you. That people are listening about the rock world and Metallica. We're going to see what you know about our station, which is mostly comedy. How much rockers know about comedy? Here we go. This is a multiple choice. This comedian mentioned in his act that he was a rambling man. He was rambling.
Steve Martin.
Rambling. Steve Martin is one of the multiple choices. But
Rambling.
Yes. Sorry, that was too easy. All right, Steve, they all got that one. Did you guys even have a clue? Kirk. Okay. All right.
He's still celebrating third
Box
place.
office comedy. What's the biggest box office comedy movie? I'm going to give you a multiple choice of all time.
Hang on, before you...
Box office comedy of all time. Is it Monsters, Inc.? Is it Blues Brothers? Is it Shrek 2? Night at the Museum? Or Wayne's World?
Shrek 2.
Blues Brothers.
Say Shrek 2.
Yeah.
You say Blues Brothers?
Wayne's World.
I was going to say Animal House, but... Wow.
Blues Brothers, Monsters, Inc.,
tough.
Night at the Museum, Wayne's World, Shrek 2. Lars is very confident with... What'd you say?
It's Shrek 2.
He's confident.
There's not even a question.
It's not even a question, he's saying.
You're right. Okay, just because of that, I'll say Shrek 1.
It is Shrek 2. Shrek 2 is the ultimate, and then Night at the Museum
Is second.
is second.
That
yeah.
was the one that could
That's a shocker.
It is a shocker.
I wouldn't
Not
have
at the
thought that
Museum's
either.
a good movie.
Yeah.
I would,
Kids films, though. I mean, I was thinking like Blazing Saddles or
That's a kid's film.
Shrek, your children aren't old enough for Shrek, Rob, but in about 2 more years, you and Kirk are going to be in the world of Shrek.
Yeah.
I didn't really
take
think
him to
about that.
Shrek
You guys are
5.
still young. Yours are still young enough. You haven't hit that Shrek world. So it was
Night at the Museum was,
Shrek the
was much
musical.
more successful than people think it was. It did
It was phenomenal.
close to 300 million.
I think more.
Yeah.
I think a lot more. All right. This is the top comedy TV series on DVD. What is... I'm going to give you a multiple choice. Top TV
Seinfeld.
series sold on DVD. Is it The Honeymooners? The Cosby Show? The Chappelle Show? The Blue Collar Tour? Or Jon Stewart's The Daily Show?
I would say the Honeymooners.
The Honeymooners says Kirk. Lars says Chappelle.
I'll have to go with Blue Collar then.
Blue Collar.
I'd say Chappelle.
Chappelle. Lars so far knows his comedy because it is the Chappelle Show.
Yeah.
I think broke all kind of records when it came out. It's big. This one's going to be, well, all right, here we go. This comedian had the highest rated comedy special on television. That it also includes cable. Was it Ted Alexandro, Brian Regan, Jeff Dunham, Bill Cosby, or Chris Rock?
I would say Chris Rock.
Chris Rock.
Chris Rock.
Rob says Chris Rock. Lars
That
is
is
thinking heavily.
You think?
And you can have questions if you want to ask questions like who's certain guys. You're like, who's that guy?
So it had to do with.
This is when they premiered their comedy special.
So it's nothing to do with DVD.
Nothing to do with DVD. The ratings for this comedian.
It's really simple. It's really simple. Which ones are cable and which ones are network? Because network TV has much higher ratings than cable TV.
I believe they're all cable.
They're all
to be
cable.
honest with you.
Okay.
Yeah, they're all cable.
I don't know about the
It's
either
the white guys.
Yeah, it's either Chris or Bob.
It's a trick question. You'll never get it. It's the guy with a puppet. It's Jeff Dunham, who just got 6.6 million viewers. Yeah, out of control. I thought it was Chris Rock.
Well, that's two guys.
That's right. That's right. Doesn't really
trick
count.
question.
Here's the very last one, and then God bless you guys. Be safe on your tour in Europe and your families. And thanks for taking the time. You're on a deserted island. You're done forever. You got a little boombox. You only got one song the rest of your life from your own band. What's the one song? What's your one Metallica song that you can only play? That's the only you got. Only one made it. Only one made it.
That's all about when you ask it. I would say for me right now, Suicide and Redemption.
Well, you don't want to hear my voice? Thanks. Thanks a lot, dude.
I would have to say because there's so much sentiment and memories attached to it. I would say Enter Sandman.
That's the song you want to hear on the island
I would say that's
I like
that's
the idea of it. Okay, you got a point there, Rob.
That's the one song that would put you on the desert island just to get away.
But that's a good sentiment. I wouldn't actually listen to it. I would just have solace knowing that it's on the boombox.
I like that answer.
I would say for me, a song that gets me really fired up and in general actually is My Apocalypse. It's a lot of energy in that. It excites me, and I'd have to be excited on this island. So.
That would get you trying to build a raft to get out of there.
Yeah. Wow, that's tough. I'd say Fade to Black.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Because
Guys,
it's
thanks.
sad, but it rocks, and
That's yours. Wow. Thanks for hanging out, guys.
Thanks for having
Be
me.
safe. God bless.
All right, thank you.
You rule. Later.
All right. Thanks, man. That was a lot of fun.
That was great.
You guys have cool. I'm glad you guys hung out.
That's great.
Hey, what's up, Lars?
man.
See you again.
Good.
Man. Game today, too. That's a lot of fun. Everyone's born and raised out there. That was a real big
later.
Yeah, I don't like, I really think that was a life highlight, man. So very, very, very.
Yeah, Jim was telling me.
Yeah,
Be safe. Great to see you, brother.
Awesome to see you.
All right, man.
Let me be good. Be safe.
This happened.
Cool. I'm glad you guys made it out.
That was cool. Okay. Nice.
Guys, it was just a lot of fun. It was a nice little loose, just loosen up. It was very cool.
That's great. I hadn't seen Metallica like that.
Now, who won?
Wait, I think, you know what?
Four of them like that?
Everyone,
That was cool, dude.
I'm going to say everyone did exactly what you'd expect.
Yeah.
Exactly what you'd expect.